Howdy shaggers, how's it all going? Hope you're all well. Listen up folks, I'm genuinely considering buying a lottery ticket right now. We have finally got some good news for the GTA 6 community and GTA in general. Something has just appeared inside the GTA database, PlayStation database, that might actually tell us roughly 90% accuracy when pre-orders are coming, or the pre-orders release date, and it does confirm they are coming soon. And this all started when a PlayStation database tracker by the name of PlayStation Games site posted on X, Grand Theft Auto 6 title IDs have been added to the PlayStation database. He then goes on to say, I expect we'll see something about the game soon, probably the start of pre-orders. Now, if you're like me and have no life whatsoever, you will be confused. And I'm only joking, John, don't come at me, alright? I'm sure a lot of us gamers were confused about this. We don't know how the background of everything works. We just load up a game and expect it to be perfect. Especially if that damn crack is coming from Rockstar Games themselves. So essentially what I'm trying to say is, if you're like me, you'll have no clue what a title ID is. And with a little bit of research, I can help you all out with that one, folks. A title ID are internet codes that PlayStation use for games when they store it in their database, so they know what different versions to update, for different game versions for different regions, whether it's a digital copy from America or the UK. And when these games are added, or with their title IDs, it basically means pre-orders aren't too far off. And if we're looking at previous games, we'll get into a minute, we can then compare, alright, when did that title ID come out for that game and when did pre-orders drop? So I've always said, when surrounding GTA 6, I've said it in, various other content creators' streams that I join, I have said, I reckon we would see pre-orders in May 2026. Why? Because Rockstar are a pain in the backside, and they will just laugh in our faces by giving us pre-orders the day we were actually meant to get the game. Trying so hard not to get demonetized here, and I'm trying to keep my language to being PG, but it's difficult when you have people like Rockstar and Take the Mick Interactive straight up your ass. Not today, Buckle. That's the power of editing for you. Anyways, now we can go and look at other games such as Ready or Not. And if we look at that SWAT action game that came out finally for console after being on PC for such a long time, I think and I believe I'm right in saying that after the title IDs were added, we seen pre-orders a month and a bit later. So instead of being pre-orders for me, instead of saying, okay, middle of May, I'm gonna say they'll either be early May or late April. Now, I could be completely out the park, but if it's any consolation with these title IDs, we might actually be getting somewhere, folks. And that is all that matters. Alright, you didn't come here for a ramble, you just came here for the details. So let me get into what this could actually mean. We've already got into basically why it's a big deal. Because they're basically internal IDs that PlayStation use. And you may be asking, alright, why are title IDs showing up now and not, when GTA 6 wishlist popped up? And that correlates into what we were just saying. It means that they are preparing the game to be purchased. The conflict in this matter, though, is that Rockstar themselves haven't actually said anything yet. But if it's anything to go by, we can't really take that as gospel, because Rockstar are always silent until the last minute. So, still, from Rockstar, on Rockstar's end, we've got no announcements, which isn't really good. They've not stepped forward and said, oh, yeah, this is why. There's no release dates actually confirmed by them themselves. just nothing at all. Which honestly isn't surprising, like I said before, because Rockstar is probably the only company that can go a full year without saying anything and still have a loyal fan base, alright? But here's why people are paying so much attention to this. And it comes back to what I said about Ready or Not. Historically, when big games start appearing in PlayStation's backed systems, it usually happens right before the games go live in the PlayStation Store, special editions get listed, or pre-orders drop. And if that is what we're seeing here with GTA 6, if it's any consolation to history, since we're getting the GTA 6 title IDs, we will be getting pre-orders in a month and a bit. And that would be our first big step towards launch. Myself and a lot of content creators can see there is a ton to talk about right now. There's the whole age verification ordeal. There's the fact about the leaker from a while ago. He's back on the scene and he's trying to make some moves. And then we obviously have this. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be covering it all right here on this channel every Wednesday and Saturday, 6:30 UK time. Subscribe now, leave a like, leave a comment down below as well. Let me know your thoughts. I want to interact with you guys. With that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.